Okay, we want to tell you about an amazing treatment center in Virginia that focuses on helping veterans, active duty military, and first responders. It is called Warrior's Heart, and they provide access to resort-style healing centers. And one of their locations is just about 2 hours south from D.C. in Milford, Virginia. Here to tell us more, we have Mike Marotta, who is the executive director of Warrior's Heart. Welcome to Great Day, Washington.
Thanks, Ellen. I appreciate you having me.
I know you're so busy, and this is a massive passion project for you. First of all, tell us about your mission with the facility.
Yeah, thank you. So mission with Warrior's Heart is to help those struggling with substance use disorder. Okay. But not only are we treating the substance use disorder, we're also treating the co-occurring mental health disorder. Things like terms that we hear like PTSI, post-traumatic stress injury. Right. I like to say injury, not disorder. Injury suggests that it can be healed. Also depression, anxiety. So we're treating both sides because what we know is the substances get a lot of attention because it's kind of something you outwardly see, where the depression, anxiety is not necessarily something you see.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's all kind of wrapped up
absolutely
into one. Yeah, it doesn't start or stop at a certain area. Yeah. We said you help active duty military, first responders, veterans. Why this group specifically?
Yeah, thank you. So they're a special group. And I know it says resort-like healing on our website.
Yeah.
And we say, yeah, it's a resort, but we're not here to kick our feet up. We're here to train because that's what we're really doing, is training ourselves to regain agency over our lives. We use words like training also because in terms of this population, when you say words like training, it makes sense. Right. And we try to give them the best that we have to offer. Why? Because they deserve it. Because they've given so much to us. We certainly want to give back to them.
I know you have some great inspiration behind this facility. How did it come about? How did you put it together?
So this relationship was built actually a couple years ago through the governor's office, specifically Tom Krabs. I'm going to use his name because he's the liaison to the governor's office. Okay. And the relationship began with wanting to make Virginia a premier location for supporting active duty military, veterans, and first responders. The relationship was built. Founders got to work trying to find the right campus to be able to heal our warriors, and about 3 years later, we've come full circle now. We are offering services. We're almost to client number 100 at our campus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned your services. You have treatments, you have programs. Yeah. What are all of those?
Yeah.
What do they all encompass?
So we do have the dual diagnosis clinicians as well as the substance use clinicians. But something that we do that's really special at our campus is something that we call electives. So Monday through Friday, our clients have an opportunity to really kind of design the program the way they want it. So at our campus, for example, we have gym. We have an art studio. They can get a massage. They can go fishing at our beautiful 25-acre lake. They can fish off the shore. They can go to our wood shop, our metal shop. They can even jump into the kitchen and do cooking with chef with some of our culinary staff members if they're interested in getting to the culinary skills after they leave our campus. So we got a number of ways they can customize their program.
What does providing all of that offer, rather than just going to classes, right? Or like sitting in a treatment room? Yeah. That's got to be a nice escape.
Yeah, it's great. It's not boring, right? Yeah. They're not, because this stuff is important. This stuff is also very heavy. When you're working in groups and you're talking about post-traumatic stress, you're talking about trauma, you need a way to release that and process through some of that. Yeah. So what we really want to do is give them an opportunity to do something a little bit different while continuing their healing. You
mentioned that training is kind of a specific way for them to get into it. I would also say the camaraderie they're feeling, a peer support, that all seems for the groups that you're working with, something that would really help them.
Yeah, so at Warrior's Heart, our mission statement is Warriors Healing Warriors. We believe very strongly in using that peer-to-peer model. We believe it's kind of our secret sauce at our campus. Is so many of us have served. I retired out of law enforcement. I also served in the Air Force. Many of our staff members are actively serving as volunteer firefighters. Some of them are in the reserves. So we love the peer-to-peer model. And here's something else, Ellen, that makes us really special. Some of our folks are also in recovery, so they understand it from a completely different side as well.
Right. Thank you for your service. Thank
Yeah.
you how you are continuing to
Yeah.
serve. You do have transportation services for anyone who maybe isn't close to the facility?
Absolutely. So
Okay.
our ask is that, we try to get into the closest airport. In our case, it would be Richmond. We don't mind driving a couple hours, but to really keep our resources kind of local, we try not to go beyond that 2 hour, but we'll work with a number of nonprofits to see where we can get our warriors, and then
Get you there.
we'll do the rest of the work. Yeah.
That's amazing. It's incredible what you're doing. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing it with us today. To learn more about Warriors Heart and the services that they provide for veterans, active duty military, and first responders, go to warriorsheart.com. They also offer a 24-hour hotline, and that number is 866-955-4035.